In this video, we will show you how Engrafo can document SAS programs creating flowcharts, data catalog, data lineage, program statistics, and much more. We will start with an empty category. This will later contain the SAS data catalog based on all the data programs to be analyzed. The data usage feature will soon hold information about all the programs analyzed. To illustrate how Engrafo works in automatically creating data catalog, data lineage, and program documentation, we will analyze all programs from the book, Learning SAS by Example, a Programmer's Guide. This contains 28 chapters, each with a collection of programs to be analyzed. Engrafo uses the SAS log created by SCAPROC. For this demo, we will create a log for each chapter in the book. This will result in 28 logs that Engrafo will use to create data catalog and documentation for all the programs in this book. The SCAPROC is very simple to use in your existing SAS environment. You can either create the log from a batch command, or you can include it in your SAS programs. The SCAPROC procedure implements the SAS code analyzer. This captures information about input and output data and the use of macro symbols from an SAS job while it is running. For this demo, we have created all the SCAPROC log files using a macro that writes the initial SCAPROC statement, includes the programs in each specific chapter, and outputs them to a SCAPROC log. Engrafo uses a shared folder where the log files are to be placed. You can schedule the placement of the logs so that the analyzing is run automatically. Once every 10 seconds, Engrafo automatically checks for uploads and will then start analyzing any logs placed in the folder. Analyzing the files uploaded may take a few minutes. After Engrafo is done analyzing the log files, it now holds a link to the program documentation for each chapter under data usage. As you can see, when clicking a chapter, the pre-built SAS template holds various units. It is also possible to add more units for further program documentation. The first unit is your description of the program. The second unit, the SAS flow, contains various program statistics. Here you will also find the flowchart that shows the SAS flow for the chapter. Simply click on Link for Complete Flow Diagram and a box containing the entire diagram for that chapter will appear. The template also has a unit containing information about the input and the output data for the programs in the chapter. As we will see in a minute, this will be used for creating the data lineage. In the unit below, you will also see information about the libraries being used as well as external input and output files. In this example, the SAS code for the program is displayed in the final unit. Each step in the code has a number assigned and shows the connection to the steps referred in the other units. Since we are creating data input and output for each logical collection of programs, in this case, a chapter of programs, we can create data lineage between the chapters. By simply clicking on Lineage in the top right menu, the flowchart will be generated. Here the data lineage shows all the data that Chapter 10 depends on and all the following chapters that depend on the programs in Chapter 10. If you wish to see additional lineage, you can click on the Advanced drop-down menu and under the Boundaries section, choose how many links you want to appear. By clicking on Show Variables, you will also see what variables are assigned to your data and thereby see your complete data lineage diagram. The data catalog is automatically created based on all the data referenced in the programs, and with the pre-built SAS template, Engrafo also captures length, labels, and formats. If we wish to view our data catalog, we can navigate back to the documentation for the chapter and clicking the Data Input and Output unit. By clicking a database, schema, table, or column, you will be redirected to the data catalog where you will be able to inspect the specified entity. You can also simply click on Data Catalog in the left-hand menu and navigate from there. It is also possible, from the data catalog, to see where the data entities are being used. Simply click on Lineage in the top right and you will see where they are utilized. For instance, we can see that the table, Bicycles, is used as input in Chapter 10 and 15 and is output from the chapter, Created Data. By clicking a chapter, it will lead us to the documentation for that chapter. Here, you can again inspect the various units for that chapter, view charts, and create lineage. All the documentation in this demo is made automatically based on the SAS logs. If you have a large SAS implementation that is not currently documented, the Engrafo platform might be something for you. Engrafo also holds many other functionalities for creating a solid knowledge platform for your data productions, and more.